Hi, everyone. Welcome again to another podcast. And today we're going to talk about the three successful things that you need to get right if you want to learn a language successfully. They're called the three M's. The first one is motivation. The second one is your method of learning. And the third one is your momentum. That just means your consistent practice of learning. Let's start with number one, motivation. Well, I have to say that motivation is the number one thing that you must get right. Ask yourself why. Why are you learning? If you're thinking about the method, why you're doing that in a particular way as well. But almost certainly ask yourself why. If you don't have any grounding on why you're learning, then today it's going to be English. Tomorrow it's going to be, well, that didn't work. I'll try French. Well, that didn't work. I'll try German. You really need to be very clear on what's pushing you, driving you, and motivating you to learn. Now, that might sound very logical, but that's actually incredibly hard for creative people because creative people, we need inspiration. We don't need logic. We look for things that make us feel good. It might be a Dutch word that sounds nice. It could be a French picture that inspires us. It could be a glance at a French magazine while you're sitting in the barber shop. Or maybe it was a book you bought the last time you were on holiday. Many of us catch that inspiration for a moment, and that's enough. We keep going and we start to learn. But some of us find it harder. So you need to be very clear on what your motivation is. And if you are a creative person that needs a bit of an inspiration, make sure you have your tools ready. Media, movies, pictures you like, art you like, and anything else that gets your feelings going. And for everyone else, just make sure you're clear on why you want to learn. Could be a new job, could be something else you want to do. Maybe you're looking to meet a romantic partner from that particular country. Look deep inside because it's that motivation as it comes up that's going to drive you. Number two, your method of learning. How are you going to do this? Now, we're living in an age where you can view TV channels from anywhere in the world. If you go to the internet, you can see, I guarantee you, pretty much any language that you want in action. Let's say that you are learning French or Arabic. Simply go to the internet, find your live TV channels, and there's many of them across different apps and platforms. Find something in your language that you want and start watching it. It's the easiest way to learn. Become like a child, watch it, begin to notice even the hello, goodbye. You might think it's doing nothing. You'll be surprised. This is how children learn. They hear and say a long time before they even know what a grammar book is. So you don't, of course, only do that. You need some kind of structure as well. Immediately get into conversations with people. That makes it real. If you do have additional time, you can study a book systematically or get a teacher. But for me, those methods are quite low down the list. Go to AI. Change the language of ChatGPT. Change the language of your mobile phone. Change the language of your computer. It'll make life difficult the first few times, but it works. Next, about the methods, you really want to use AI to your advantage. Let's say that you don't change the language of ChatGPT or Copilot. What you do is you immediately begin to ask it questions. You've probably practiced your language with ChatGPT before. It's one of our go-tos, isn't it? So what you do is ask it, excuse me, you can say, uh, how's my language skills? You've seen me trying to learn Dutch or Arabic or French or whatever. You can see my mistakes. You're always correcting me. So overall, what do I need? Let it work for you. Ask it, okay, give me, give me 10 words today for an A1 learner. Give me a short essay. Help me to translate it. Give me stuff to write. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Use AI, artificial intelligence. We're living in a time when you can get loads of information to come to you, but remember, it's not just about the receiving. You've got to be a bit of a transmitter as well. You're getting all this information coming in. You have to use it. Find a language partner, find a pen pal, write an essay, give it to ChatGPT to check. If it's a common language, it should get at least most of it right. Double check. Compare Copilot to ChatGPT, for example. Give it the texts. What's its advice to you? Thirdly, and not lastly, last but not least, as we say in English, it's very important, and that is your momentum, your consistency. How do you keep it going? Well, one really good way to do that is to get a coach or an accountability partner, someone who's going to ask you, okay, what did you do this week with your language practice? For those of you who've taken English lessons with me, you'll know that's always my first question. So, what did you do this week with your English? And you'll also know that, of course, that question frightens everyone. Whenever I say it, some people have told me they actually only book the lesson because they know I'm going to ask. It holds them accountable. Because if they tell me, oh, nothing, my next question is going to be, why? What happened? Couldn't you even find 5 minutes to read something? And some people react in a way that they know they have to do more. Remember, teachers, we're not Harry Potter, okay? We're not here in a magical way that you're going to remember everything you read. But we are going to ask, so what did you do? What did you write? Why did you do it that way? What happened compared to last week? What went wrong? If you are learning a foreign language, any language, come and talk to me. I'll hold you accountable. I'll be happy to ask those questions. So, consistency. Determine as well what's best for you, what you're trying to achieve. Is it reading, writing, listening, speaking? Are you doing an exam? Is it all of the four things? What's the best time for you to study? Morning, evening, nighttime, middle of the night? These are all things that you need to identify. Share them with your accountability partner. He'll ask why your times have changed. He'll also be asking why you chose those particular times. And next time you see him, he'll be asking, well, how successful were you? Success is also about the materials you use, not only about turning up and showing up for your study. So ask yourself, what am I going to use here? Am I going to play with AI? Gamification is everything, and it can actually make language learning enjoyable. Turn everything into a game. You don't need to do it. Ask AI to do it for you. Give it a page of a book, scan it in. AI, test me. Test me on the words. Test me on the grammar. And it will give me a summary as well, highlight the most important parts. Which words here are A1? Which words are A2? Use it and be consistent in your expectations of it. You have the whole world there at your fingertips on your keyboard. So get using it. And if you need someone, I'm always here to help. So remember, when it comes to learning, you really need to have those 3 M's: motivation, method, and momentum. And if something doesn't work, you simply change it. Again, a language coach will be able to help you determine exactly how to best use your time. Okay. And of course, language coaches are also teachers, so we can tell you exactly what you need based on the conversations and what's agreed. So 3 M's there, very, very important. So go get studying.